Hey everybody, it's Scott Bonham of the Champions Tour. What you're about to see is a new video that's being released on the Pro-Am event that we had on the Whitefish chain. It was an opportunity for true AMs, being the high school marshals that we utilize all year. These kids are amazing anglers, paired up with the Champions Tour Pro to fish an event for a catch, record, release. The kids are amazing, the anglers are amazing. We just wanted to share this with you so that you can see how to utilize this type of a catch, record, release app in the real world. We hope you enjoy it. Champions Tour Whitefish Pro-Am.
So here we go. We're coming out of the Champions Tour event right here on Whitefish chain. Super excited for tomorrow morning. We're gonna have blast off for the first Champions Tour Pro-Am, where it's us and all of the kids that have been our boat marshals at all of these events.
Usually the marshals just sit with us in the boat, weigh our fish, make sure that we're doing everything correctly. But tomorrow, the high school kids get to fish with us.
When I was a marshal, when I was, I don't know, probably 15, 16, I actually fished with one of our anglers in a Pro-Am on Gull Lake, which was with Will Papa. And I think it was probably one of the funnest tournaments I've ever fished. I learned so much during that tournament, and it kind of hooked me on bass fishing, to be honest.
A Pro-Am, it kind of is taking on a couple different forms. This Pro-Am team, you know, both people's weight count as a team as opposed to some other Pro-Am events where the pro would have his weight, his fish, and the AM would compete against the AM. So the pro against the pro, the AM against the AMs. But what we're doing is going to be a lot more fun because it actually is a team effort.
And now finally, the high school kids get to fish with us. I think it's an awesome opportunity for them. I think it's great that they get to watch us fish, and there's always a learning opportunity. But now they get their chance to fish too, and I know they're gonna have fun.
A Pro-Am event, you meet somebody that you've never met before, and now you're gonna get in a boat and all of your weight is combined. And tomorrow we've got the 8 biggest fish combined fishing together as a team, walks away with a trophy.
Good morning, Scott Bonham with the Champions Tour. Welcome to beautiful Whitefish Lake. This is the first Pro-Am event that we're holding where we're utilizing the Student Angler Organization youth. These are high school kids that we're pairing up with our pro anglers today. They are fishing together as a team for an 8-fish limit, still using the Reel LiveWell app, which is catch, record, release. The kids are super excited. Our anglers are super excited. Whitefish is known for a lot of fish, which they'll catch them today. But at the end of the day, we also have a lot of big fish here. Expect to see some big smallmouth today and some big largemouth. Got a lot of local legends fishing. The kids are super excited. Got to have a great day. There's a lot of money on the line for the pros, and there's a lot of opportunity and money on the line for the kids. They're excited. It's going to be a great event. Follow live all season with us on the Reel LiveWell app, Champions Tour, Whitefish Lake.
We're out here for the Pro-Am tournament on Whitefish chain. We are boat number 1, so the biggest problem with being boat number 1 is you have so many spots going through your head because you have first pick, and it's whether you made the right choice or not. So far, I mean, we made a pretty good choice. First cast we got here, we got a 3-2 smallie, so gets us moving in the right direction right away, but now we're just trying to refire up our school again, get them biting. But it is a gorgeous morning. Perfect topwater weather. Gonna do this for a little bit and just wait for these fish to kind of slide out deeper, and then we're gonna get on top of them and do a lot of deep smallmouth patterns.
Well, we just come out, checked out some smallmouth spots that we found the other day. There were some real big ones, and we're hoping to catch some more. We're just fishing out deep, you know, fishing Ned rigs, drop shots, whatever, you know, whatever we can get them to bite. They're real picky right now. So, but we got one to bite, and we're gonna try to catch some more.
It's always fun when you're catching them on top water. I think 4 we got. All off this spot. We caught 2 right away this morning. Then there was a little dry spell, so we ran to another spot and came back and caught 2 more. So all largies, some pike. I had I think 3 of the 4, they missed it their first time, and then they came back and ate it close to the boat. I think later in the day they eventually make their way out in this point. There's one. Big one, get the net. Stay on. Stay on, buddy, we need you. Let's go, there's 5. Good job, let's go. All right. They're not blowing up on it like in practice. They would jump all the way out of the water every time. Now they're just kind of sucking it down. There you go, your picture. Got it? Yep. All right. You're gonna hold that. Get it on. What is it gonna be?
113.
114.
114.
Good to go. Back to catch again.
Well, that's the only way you can run. There's a northern. I'm sure. Maybe not get the net just in case. Feeling like a big northern. You ain't running like yours did.
No.
What is going on here? Maybe it's a big smallie.
It's an 8-pounder.
That's what we need.
I hope it's an 8-pounder.
So you don't get in the trolling there. Long face. Why the long face? Get that sucker so you don't wreck your stuff. Just drop them right in the bottom.
Dude, that thing is so fat.
Look at that photo and release that sucker.
Look at his stomach.
That's a big one.
I wonder the smallies moved. Huh? Just look at the girth on that thing. Huh? I think he's got a couple of bluegills in him. Yeah. No idea. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh. There you go. All right. Sir. Mm-hmm.
There we go. Get her on the scale. Ain't gonna do it. 115.
No picture with that one.
Sure. Got it.
Beautiful.
One more lead. 115.
Yeah.
And now we're culling. Currently sitting in the lead, which I was kind of hoping to be in yesterday as opposed to today, but just throwing jigs and soft plastics, Texas rig out on the weed line, and today they're biting. Yesterday they really weren't, and the size was pretty poor. This is more of what I expected, more of a 1.5 to 2.5 pound average. And we end up getting one big one out here, so just keep working at it, but just kind of throwing at not isolated weed patches, but scattered weed patches, and fish are just sucking it up off the bottom. I'm sure they're eating crayfish out here, and there's not a lot of deep weeds, so they're not real confined. They're sitting out one here, one there, as opposed to sitting in one school, cast after cast after cast right now. Stay down. Not a big one, but apparently he was in a little bit of grass. That'll cull.
Yeah.
Culling's good. One 6.
So with the Reel LiveWell app, fishing tournament directors can use the app for any style fishing tournament. It can be used for an every fish counts tournament format like we use on the Champions Tour events, or for traditional style tournaments, 5 fish, 6 fish, 7 fish, or like we had in this Pro-Am event presented by Dakota Lithium, it was an 8 fish limit. So our Champions Tour pros and our high school boat officials that were serving as our amateur anglers for this event worked together to catch their best 8 fish limit. The tournament directors for events can go in the easy-to-use event setup feature and input all their tournament criteria, whether that's 5, 6, 7, 8 fish limit. If you have it's pounds or ounces or decimals for your scale, the Reel LiveWell app is fully customizable, so you can set up the app for your events exactly how you want it, and the app itself will cull those fish out. So if an angler, if our Champions Tour angler and their AM knew that their smallest fish in their live well was 2 pounds, when they would catch a fish, if they knew it wasn't over 2 pounds, they could quickly throw it back in the water. If it was over 2 pounds, they'd throw it on the scale, weigh it. If it was 2.2, 2.2 becomes their smallest fish in the Reel LiveWell app, and then they just continue to cull up via the app. So what this allows is it protects the resource, because bass are never put in the traditional style live well in a boat. They're immediately caught, weighed, and released back into the water, but yet it has that traditional style feel of a tournament limit format, so it provides that excitement and competitiveness that anglers seek. So for tournament directors wanting to use the Reel LiveWell app, please reach out to us. We'd love to have your events use the Reel LiveWell app, and we are just honored to have Dakota Lithium host the first annual Champions Tour Pro-Am event.
Someone said day, and we're like, okay. So can you just get him on camera? Yeah. That's a smallie. All right there, dude. On the old jerk and twitch. There you go. Yeah. The smallmouth kid. He's come to light, and he's fired up the school for us, Will. Good man. I don't think that'll go a pound, right? They do exist out here, folks. They do exist, and they are a lot bigger than that usually. But we just needed old Will here to show us how it's done. And the old jerk bait.
Well, our morning started off decently. I went to an area in practice where I caught actually a couple 3s and a 4-pounder, so missed a 2.5 like real quick, unfortunately, but 2 casts after that caught a 3-3, and then we went down that stretch, caught another little 1-pounder, almost 2-pounder to kind of start our day. Kind of slowed down after that. My good doc, there was a guy eating his breakfast and having coffee, so we're going to go back to that here in a little bit, maybe in an hour or two once it warms up a little bit more. Just trying to run all my big fish spots today, a little bit different than the Champions Tour yesterday. Trying to find 1 and 2-pounders, which was a disaster for me. But having to do the Pro-Am, it's pretty cool because my buddy back here, he's been in the boat with me 3 different times. So I think this is our 3rd time, right? Yes, sir. There you go. So he's been my marshal, so we've been acquainted before, and it's great to be able to fish with him for the first time. And I'm just waiting for him to set the hook so I can net some of his fish today.
Oh yeah. Set fish. Accent is right there. I don't think he's big. Should score at least. Are you ready? Oh yeah, it's a giant dude. Dude, please. Please. Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. You can get that guy. Yes! Yes! Meg. Meg, dude. Here, you can hold it up if you can. Let's go, dude. 411. Yeah, dude. Heck yeah, dude. Let's see some more.
For sure. Yeah, we had that one giant smallmouth. Yeah, just a group of smallmouth here. There was a giant group of walleyes here, but we're using the live scope. Max caught one of them, I caught the big one, and they're really aggressive. You cast out there, and as soon as you can see your bait dropping, you can see them charging up at it. You can tell a little bit of difference between that and the walleyes. The walleyes kind of chase it a little bit more, but the guys behind us, there's like, I don't know, 20 to 30 walleyes in a group hanging out in this area, and came here in practice. It's just a certain steep break, and that's where all the smallies we found in practice were. But it was easy with the live scope the other day. They were completely wolf packing. There was like a dozen of them the other day. As soon as you cast it in there, you can see them come up.
Nice.
Zeros. 113. Okay.
It's a little bit grimy. They're not biting great. We were kind of looking for the right fish, so we're not fishing for numbers today. So tried for smallies early, failed at that. So yeah, we're just looking for some quality largemouth, hoping for the best. We'll see. Hopefully the wind comes back.
We're about halfway through the day right now. We got 4 fish. We got 2 smallmouth. One was 4.5 pounds, one was 3 pounds. And I got a bunch of smallmouth stuff out there, and they're really hard to get to bite. Seems like you can catch one, and then they just shuts down the little group of them, and just can't get them to go. So we're up here banging some docks right now, just trying to find a few more largemouth. We got 2 largemouth in the bag, and plan is to hopefully catch 4 more largemouth, get us a limit, and then we're gonna go back out and try to get some big smallies.
Hey everybody, good morning from the Whitefish Chain Champions Tour Pro-Am event today. Top 8 fish today getting weighed. A lot of jockeying going on. Really different conditions from yesterday. This is your midday update. We're flat calm out here in a beautiful day on the Whitefish Chain. Sitting right now in first place, the team of Hatton Blomquist have 18 pounds. The second place team is Olsby and Lippert. They have 16 pounds, 15 ounces, 8 fish. Third place, the Keller Flannery team, the team we just came from. They're sitting right behind us. They only have 6 fish. They haven't met their 8 yet, but they're at 15 pounds, 12 ounces. In fourth place was 7th fish, Krampitz and Roth, 15 pounds, 11 ounces. In fifth, Novak and Schroeder, 15 pounds, 8 ounces. They do have their 8 fish. In sixth place, Fishburne and Brower. They also have 8 fish at 15.8. In 7th place, Blakely and Lant. They have 6 fish, 14 pounds, 14 ounces. In 8th place, Capper and Amundsen, only 5 fish, but a couple of big smallmouth in that bag, 14 pounds, 14 ounces. In 9th place, with 8 fish, Ulick Olsen, 14 pounds, 10 ounces. And in 10th, Hassler Marshall, 13 pounds, 13 ounces with their 8 fish.
All right, so it's been a grind. It's been a good morning. We're getting some quality fish, but you know, it's just one here, one there. We got on like maybe 2, a school of 2, but not like yesterday. I'm in kind of some of the same areas as yesterday, and gonna have to, I think, probably move around a little more today because I beat up on them pretty good. But yeah, we're just plugging away. I got a good partner here, and we're plugging away, having fun, and starting to get some fish in the boat. So we're too short of our limit, and I think we're right around first, or maybe a few ounces out of first. So and the team in first has a limit. So if we can just keep doing what we're doing and get 2 more, we'll be healthy in a hurry. And then at that point, I mean, we got a lot of 2.5 pounders in our bag. I think our smallest fish is 2 pounds, and biggest maybe 3 pounders. So we might have to go chase some 4 and 5 pounders. I got a couple spots we can run around to, but yeah, it's been a good morning. The plan's working. We're just haven't gotten bit here in a little bit, but hopefully we can make another bite, get another one in the boat here soon. So
morning's been steady. It's been nice and steady with pike and bass. I've just been fishing the grass line here with a little grunt jig and crawl trailer, and either weeding through these little bluegill and getting a good one every now and again.
Come.
What would you do? That thing. Catching migs, dude. There we go.
Actually?
Yep. That's a good one too, I think. Oh no. That was a 3, close to 3. I got 17-pound test tied on this baby too.
He'd break you?
Yeah. I wasn't even putting much pressure on him either because I seen him hung up there.
Started out deep this morning, and then at about 8 o'clock we went in, decided we needed to go fish some docks. Well, we got a pretty good bag together, and then ended up dropping one that had to be pushing 6 pretty easy. So we're trying to recover on that one, but we just finally got our 8th fish. And I don't know where we're sitting at, but we got to be top 10 somewhere. So.
Again.
Not again. Not again. Get out of there.
There you go. Got him. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
That'll upgrade a little bit.
Oh yeah.
He's not big. I don't like the other one better, but. So today we're fishing a Pro-Am. 8 fish limit. Go ahead and grab my phone. A little bit different process. We got to get a picture of the scale and the fish, the entirety. So be it 8 fish, the app, which is really, really nice, automatically calls for you. So you don't have to wait and call, and everybody knows what kind of a hassle that is. No, the one before this I just lost. It was the exact same spot. I had 2 fish there, and the one got wrapped around, and somehow I put a little bit of pressure on it, and that one was more probably in the 2.5 to 3 pound class, which had been a big help, but that one should help us a little bit. So
3rd place now.
He's holding your mouth right yet? No, he ain't going. He won't help us.
Well, after you came and saw us, we went on the struggle bus for a while, and then I think we hit a point and we caught, I don't know, 3-pounder, and then I think that was about it for that spot. So we started to move around, look at some docks, didn't find anything there. Came back out deep, found this spot, hooked up with a 3, and then he just caught like another 3-something, so 2-something, so catch a fish.
He was right. Luckily they did a hurting on the docks, I think, yesterday, so it's helping us out today. We tried some.
So one of the coolest things about the Champions Tour is, you know, we get to fish with the high school boat officials, come with us, and Skeeter's been with us since day one at the Champions Tour. Huge sponsor. You know, they make all this stuff possible, Skeeter and Yamaha, and you know, I've been with these guys for a number of years now. Amazing, like, you know, from big water, small water, skinny water. I just got this boat this year. This is the FXR 21. and I ran 20s before this. It's just amazing. The ride, it's just super comfortable. So I'm fishing today in this Pro-Am event, which is the first of its kind, where we're actually taking our high school boat officials and pairing them up with our Champions Tour anglers the day after one of our tour events, and then we go fish as a team. It's super fun, and really lucky to be able to be a part of this and spend time in the water. Did you get a bite? Spend time in the boat, you know, with these guys, but actually fishing with them. So I've been doing this since the first one of these Champions Tour events, and this is the first time we've actually been able to be a team and fish with these guys, where they're not just like recording with us, but they actually get to fish and be a team. Super fun. So, and for me, you know, safety is really key, and the Champions Tour is all about safety too. You know, we have a speed limit that we put in place. Safety for our marshals is always #1. So running with a skeeter though, I mean, I was even telling my guy yesterday, I said, if the water gets big, you know, no worries. These things are super dry. They handle it like champ. You know, from sturgeon bait to Mille Lacs to leech to out here, it's just, it doesn't matter where we're at. You know, you can always, I think I talked about that in the river before too. I'm just never afraid to be able to go out in the elements with the skeeter, and Yamaha's like bulletproof. So having him out here with me today and having a great day. It doesn't matter every boat in the world to do well today, but if it happened to kick up, he's hooked up. We're gonna catch this one. Off again?
Like a 10-incher. Keep him down if it is. It's trying to come up, isn't it? That is not a... It is, dude. There's number 8. It's not a giant, but it's a 2-pounder now. Heck yeah. Limited. 3/4 of the way through the day. Oh. So just like the regular Champions Tour, we weigh them, we put it on the board, we both initial, and we got to have a shot of the weight and a shot of the fish. So it takes a minute, but make it legit. You got it? 2-1. Sweet. 2-pounder. Gold right now.
Nice. Good job.
Hey everybody, it's 10 minutes to 12. Things are heating up both on the lake and in the water. We are currently going to give you our top 10. In first place with 8 fish and 22 pounds, 2 ounces, the team of Blakely Lant, and we'll be going over to them here shortly. In second place, 8 fish, 21 pounds, 8 ounces. This thing is tight. Sickenider and Keeler. Sickenider and Keeler in second. In third with 8 fish and 19 pounds, 9 ounces, Novak and Schroeder. In fourth with 8 fish, Fishburne and Brower. In fifth, 8 fish, Hatton Blomquist with 18 pounds, 15 ounces. In sixth, Noah Schultz and Nornberg, 8 fish, 18 pounds, 9 ounces. In seventh, Schroeder and Longo, 7 fish, 18 pounds, 3 ounces. In eighth, Olsby and Lippert with 8 fish, 17 pounds, 12 ounces. In ninth, with 8 fish, Krampitz and Roth with 17 pounds, 5 ounces. And in 10th with 7 fish, Capper and Amsden, 17 pounds, 3 ounces. So as you can tell, weights are getting tight, limits are getting filled, and now it's about upgrades. So we'll see what this next 2 hours brings.
Let's win this thing, huh? Oh, we're just putting on a junk fishing 101. Whitefish is not on. It's not doing what it needs to do. Getting a few good ones. We got some rats that need to go. Used to 5 fish derbies. First year on the Champs Tour, so it's kind of a whole weird thing. 8 fish, I don't even know how to catch, but we're trying. So, docks, slop, A-rigs out deep, you name it, we've done it all. We fished everything from 6 inches of water, about 3 inches of water, to 70 feet, so.
Fish. Good one. Big goal. Oh crap, not around the wheel. Nice, dude. We'll go over 2. That'll be a upgrade.
Hey, we calling for the camera. We did our best to choke.
All right, folks at home, that's a bass.
I don't know how you got that out of there.
On a spinning pole. A little bit of luck. We'll call it skill, but everyone knows.
Got it.
Cool. Good deal. Beautiful bass. Back home he goes. Love it.
So we started on docks and hay, and it was too early to do those, and we ran around upper Whitefish for a while. We caught one up in upper Whitefish. That was a decent one on one of the docks. We've been just running around, checking spots from 2004, 2005, and we were actually on the way to cross to go fish a spot. We stopped here on this dock from 2004, and we've been here for 2.5 hours, 2 hours probably, and they just keep reloading on the dock. We've had a couple that we've had out and came out of the dock, and we've been just switching baits and running 3-4 docks here and there, and trying to deal with a little boat traffic around, and we're just catching a few. We're having a good day.
So what's it been like fishing with Tim today? Has it been fun?
It's been a lot of fun. Yesterday I was actually his marshal, so I had to sit back and watch him fish, and it's kind of nice to be able to go back out and show him how it's done.
And it's so shallow everywhere to fish them sideways.
Yeah, that's not surprising. I'm trying to think. Fish. Good one. Well, he's not big, but no, he's little.
Okay.
We can weigh him for fun if you want. Throw him on the scale, see if he'll help. He ain't gonna help. He ain't no 2-pounder, is he?
It's over 1.9. He'll help us back with
All right, I don't think he's gonna help. No. Little guy.
Wasn't there one on the front that still we need to get out of here?
I believe so, yeah. The first catch we missed one right here.
Yeah, I had that one, and then I had the bite, I had a bite, and then I had a bite here.
Yep. Bite, caught, bite, caught a fish, bite, caught a fish.
We got it.
Yes!
Zero. Can you lower it down just a little bit? All right. Picture reads 212. Fish, whole fish is in the picture. Let's get a trophy shot. Perfect. 212. Right, 212 fish was successfully entered. We are back in the lead with 22:15.
There it is. Hey, now it looks better. So that we can actually move again. Fish, decent one, not big. No, I don't think he's gonna help. Yeah.
But it's not ready.
Oh, my bad.
There you go. No.
No call. Pretty fish.
Just took the lead here. About a little over an hour left to go. Feeling a little nervous. Hoping we can catch one more nice one before the end of the day. The way the week's been, would like to catch one more nice one and stay at the top. This has been one of my favorite lakes. I used to work water patrol out here back in the 90s, and I've spent a lot of time out here over the years. It would just mean a lot to get my Happy Gilmore check for here.
Small dude. Keep the net. Coming. Maybe for two. Yes. Yes. That's a solid one. Let's go. Last minute.
What's that? Ah, yeah. There's some really weird stuff out in the channel too. Yeah, I know, isn't it? Fish. Dude, it's a good one. It's a big one. Throw your rod down. Just throw your rod down. This is it. Oh, he's not even as big as I thought. Oh no, is he gonna go two? All right, get your phone ready just in case. Dude, he's gonna go 2-0. What's he gonna lock in at? God, I'm shaky.
I got it at 2-1.
2-1? All right, we gotta get the, okay, you got the picture there. Was that what we needed? To tie? All right, you got the picture? Yeah. Sweet. Thanks, baby, I love you. One mean dock bass. Okay, we gotta roll. Like, my tube's a mess and panic. I can't even know. Okay, we gotta go. Let's just go. We gotta go. That's what we got. All right, I hope it was enough. I don't really know.
I gotta wait for a while to upload it. Blakely took the lead. They're 1 ounce ahead of us. They're 1 ounce. All right, we need a 2:03 to call.
I know where it lives. I think I'll have time to go catch him. Oh.
Heck yeah, bud. Yeah, no kidding. That's how we gotta roll right now. We got 1 ounce lead. Ah. Ah. I need to drink some water, eat some food, stress a little bit more for another 15-20 minutes. And unfortunately, we've got kind of a little bit of an idle here, a little bit of a run. Worst case scenario, we gave him a good run. Nice work, bud. Never been so jacked about a 2-1 in my life. You think Champs Tour will get you fired up over that? I love it. 8 bass format. What a weird thing. But I won't complain. We can make her happen. Yeah. Let's drink something, huh?
Yeah, I don't know where they're at, so they might start.
I know. They might be running. They might be fishing. They might be running. Oh, man.
Well, we started the morning off pretty slow. I wasn't expecting much in the morning just because how the previous day went. We weren't catching too many fish. I knew that the day would speed up because it was supposed to get hotter. I did not plan accordingly with the outfit. And when I heard the camera boat was coming, I got a little frantic because I didn't even get dressed this morning.
You look awesome.
I've changed my shirt like 3 times. I put my scrub shirt on because it was the only t-shirt that I owned, and then I dug through my back seat and I found a jersey from 3 years ago that's covered in my blood. But other than that, we had a pretty good day. We basically sat on the dock. I was like the same dock for 3 hours, just back to back. We would leave, we would come back, we would leave, we'd come back. We stared down John Figgy because he was pulling up on our dock, and we knew we were not going to let him get that fish that I missed like 3 times. And but we stared him down, and we made him turn around, and he left. So he did the good thing, and he left, and then we ended up catching more fish. But other than that, we had a pretty good day, I feel like. But I was pretty lucky to get him 2 times, right?